These are the worst of the worst videos on the internet explained, and today we're talking about 3 guys, 1 hammer. Before I begin, I just want to say never go searching for this video. 3 guys, 1 hammer was leaked to a United States shock site in 2008. On your screen right now are the killers. The video begins with a man riding a bike down the street, when the killers kick his wheels and strike him with a hammer off the bike. The poor victim was just going for a normal bike ride, but it ended up turning into one of the most brutal murders ever. They then take the victim into the woods where the victim is lying on the ground, and it's very clear the victim has already taken a lot of damage. He is semi-conscious and clearly has been struck in the head and face with the hammer. The video then continues to the 2 boys taking turns smashing the victim's face in with the hammer. And the victim's face is progressively getting worse and worse. It's as if you got a pack of strawberries and just stomped on it. That's exactly what his face looked like. It was completely caved in and red and was 100% unrecognizable. There was blood bubbles as he tried to breathe. His face was just completely mangled and smashed. And if I'm not mistaken, they also put a cardboard box over his head. And the worst part is, the victim was in and out of consciousness throughout the entire video. Also, the sound of him trying to breathe with all the blood and his disfigured face is absolutely horrible. The killers continue hitting the victim's face with the hammer. They then take out a screwdriver and begin stabbing the victim in the stomach countless times. And then the one killer takes the screwdriver and begins stabbing the victim's eyes out, all while he's still alive. The victim then tries to cover his eyes, which shows that he is still conscious, which is just so unsettling to watch. The killers put this guy through pure hell. I could only imagine the fear, loneliness, and the pain the victim must have been experiencing. Eventually, the killers got bored and just wanted to finish the job. So they hit the victim in the head with the hammer a couple more times extremely hard, which ends up killing the victim. Another disturbing part that stands out to me in this video is that at one point you can hear a car passing by, which turns the killers completely quiet until it passed. And once it did, they just continued brutally murdering the victim. The victim's name was Sergei Yatsenko, and he was just a normal guy going through his normal day, when these demons decided to do this to him. It's just pure murder with no motive at all. Whatever you do, don't search for this. It's not the gore that makes it awful, it's the pure evil that these kids possessed. Because why in the world would you do this for fun? Rest in peace to Sergei, and it's crazy stuff like this happens.